Hey guys, it's Reserve the Dark One here again, bringing you my Condemned Counter Fairies deck profile for the August 2019 ban list. And without further ado, here we go. It's pretty standard. I use 3 copies of Bountiful Artemis, my main card, Ariana Grande over here, to not have to pay costs for any of my traps. 2 Meltiel Sage of the Sky, just to go ahead and boost up my life points, being that this deck is very low attack, but it works with my back row. And then I play 1 copy of Zoritus, which is basically there to help me get my Sanctuary of the Sky or my Sanctums out, being that it's always called Sanctuary of the Sky. And then my beefy monster that I can use to beef up, Minerva, Scholar of the Sky. And that's it for my light monsters. Next up, I run 3 copies of Condemned Witch, 1 copy of Armageddon Knight, 1 copy of Dark Grepher, and those are basically just in there to get out my main power monster, my main boss monster that I use for this deck, being that this deck really needs some power. 3 copies of Darkus Diabolos, which cannot be kaiju'd, which is amazing for this deck. Once you get him out, if anything, cannot be kaiju'd, and that's what I really love. It basically ruins any kaiju player's chance of getting over this card. They'd have to find another way. And that's it for the monsters, guys. Now basically just for draw power, especially because this deck does not really special summon that much. It does special summon, but not too much. I run 3 cards of Demise, 3 Pot of Duality, and for this special summoning method, 3 Ties of the Brethren. I also run 3 copies of the Sanctum of Pasheth and 1 copy of the Sanctuary of the Sky. And I also run 1 Foolish Burial, my 3rd target basically, to get my Darkus Diabolos into the grave as soon as I possibly can in order to resurrect them. And last but not least, I run 2 Forbidden Chalice just for effect negation, and I basically get it to my hand off of my Condemned Witch's effect, which also helps me with my Darkus Diabolos plays, my Condemned Witch. And that's it for the spells, guys. Now up to the traps. I run 3 negate attack, just in case things are not really going my way. I could always just negate the attack and end the battle phase. Really good. And on top of that, it's a quick play, so it can help me start my combos with my fairies, such as Bountiful Artemis and my Meltiel. They just get their fix. Play 3 Drastic Drop Off, pretty standard. 3 Divine Punishment, and last but not least, I play the full Solemn Grade. 3 Judgment, 3 Strike, and 1 Warning. and off to the extra deck. I run 1 Time Thief Redoer, 1 Daigusto Emerald, 1 Abyss Dweller, Tornado Dragon, Exciton Knight, Cowboy, Samurai, Utopia package, Tsukiyomi, Baguska, Castell, XC Dragon, Gagagigo the Risen, and Hope Harbinger Dragonic Titanic Galaxy. He's basically just in here just in case I run into any sort of problematic spell cards from my opponent. Then I could basically just overlay 2 of my Diabolos if I have 2 of them on the field and go off with his place. Helps out a lot. I don't really summon him that often, but it really does help when I do. It's basically, like I said, for any sort of problematic spell cards. It's really good for that. Thank you for watching this deck profile. We'll hopefully have some more up soon. I believe I'm going to go ahead and either upload my zombie deck, my brand new zombie deck profile, or my Monarchs before I decide to head to bed for work tomorrow. And thank you guys for watching. Have a good night.